Hi Capricorn, thank you for coming to Red Flora Tarot. I am here today to give my dear Capricorns a reading, and I'm just going to fill you in a few things real quick. Try to stay quick about this. I'm changing the format. I wasn't on camera. I tried it on camera, I tried it off camera. I wasn't terribly comfortable with it because I feel like I have to get dressed up every time. I don't really want to do that. That isn't the point of this. I do this out of the kindness of my heart because I truly have been through a lot, and honestly, I want to give back, okay? When you get wonderful gifts, you want to, or hopefully if you're any kind of loving human being, you want to give back in some way, shape, or form. That's why I do this. I don't ask for money. I don't do readings for money. That's not why I do it. I do it because somebody needs to hear something. Maybe we all do. So this isn't going to resonate with everyone. This is for those who it resonates with, okay? So please don't leave messages that, you know, if it doesn't resonate, just move on. That's okay. You don't need to tell me that. It's okay. It's not what it's for. It's for those that want and need to hear it, okay? So starting off with my sample, which I did start last month, I'm going to do a little quote out of the Prophet for each sign. I meditated on your sign and then flipped through and got the pages for you. I'm also doing the reading no longer from, at this point, from the traditional Rider-Waite, which I love. It's the foundation for all tarot, right? But I'm going to do it out of the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed, because I really love the positive messages that these cards are able to portray in their messages. So first, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to do the sound bowl for our third eye chakra. So while I do this, just take a deep breath. Exhale. If you need to do it twice, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And send out a message to me. I want to reply to you, unique selves. Again, just think about what it is you want to hear about, okay? Ready? Oh, wow, what is going on with this thing? Here we go. Ready? Deep breath. One more. Now, when I was reading your message from the Prophet, I only had one other sign that actually got, because there's not a lot of pictures in this book, but I thought this was an incredibly powerful picture. So these are two people that are very connected spiritually from, deeper places within you. That's in a very symbolic picture, and your message was, give your hearts, but not to each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. Stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. That's an intense message, my dear, dear Capricorn. So, based on that message, I'm wondering if you have found yourself in a situation where you feel like you have to give up your life, or you have to give up something within your life in order to be with someone. Kind of what it's saying to me. You're feeling like you have to stop being who you are, or be different than who you really are in order to be in a relationship. Capricorn, I think just the opposite, actually. I think it might be, because you're a very practical, grounded people. Capricorns are like, I admire them immensely, because they can figure it out, they can stick it out, and they can get it done. They are like, you know, if you want somebody on your team, you want a Capricorn who's going to, like, you know, we need to, like, pack for this and maybe prepare for that. They're great at that. But I think because of that personality trait, sometimes in relationships, they may feel like they have to, you know, give every part of themselves to, whether it's your kids or your, you know, your parents or whatever. But this is saying, actually, no. Maybe rethink that a little bit. Maybe reconsider this partnership, whether it's romantic or otherwise, because even your kids need to figure it out for themselves. Okay, even they need to fall down so they can learn how to get back up. And if you're there saving them, you're not doing something else that you need to be doing. They're here on this earth to learn too. And as much as that is a fantastic quality, my dear Caps, sometimes you have to step back, okay? Let's see what the cards have to say, my friends. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Capricorn. All right, this. Okay, you have an insanely intense read here. Ten of Air. Okay, so air. Yeah, I'm gonna move this book. Hang on a second. Here's that up. Ten of Air, and this is. Let's see here. 10 of Air. A sword. I wrote my notes on something. Anyway, I'm a little backwards today. So, if you look at this, 10 of Air, this is an angel. Quite frankly, this is you. And I know this isn't, swords are not normally a Capricorn side, that's an earth, but I'm seeing this as you for multiple of reasons. One, because you're, first of all, she's blowing on the feather to keep it above. So you're acting like an angel. You know, you're trying to be the angel to a lot of people, and you are. But even you're going to, if you continue to do it like this, you know, your wings are constantly going, you're constantly giving, you're going to exhaust yourself. Okay? But with that said, you're the king. Okay? You don't really need to do that. You rule this. You know, so even if this feather, this loved one, this cared about one falls, you've taught them well. You've shown them well. You've guided them, whether it's, you know, quite frankly, this could even be parents. You know, it doesn't have to be children. It doesn't have to be a significant other, you know, a wife or a husband, whatever. It looks to me like you've been with this person or situation, it could be a situation, long enough to where, you know, you're the king, and there's a reason that you're a king. You're no longer this lower energy having to work so hard. You're this. Going into the month of August, you're going to feel your power of this king. And as you know, swords are very matter of fact, very cut through energy, and again, I see you as this king, this dynamic. I mean, he is, look at him. I mean, he's fantastic. He's handsome. He's incredible, and he has wings. So you are carrying that divine energy with you. Not only that, but you've got, I mean, she's the messenger of fire. So you got air, fire so far, and look at that crown she's wearing. Whoever it is that you're thinking about or dealing with or contemplating, situation, circumstance, person, they're not as helpless as you think. And when I said earlier that you may have very well shown them, I mean, if you're, this message is saying that let them grow. Don't shadow them. That let them, because they're going to do okay. You've got to hear that message. As a king, you want to fix it. You want to take care of it. You want to, you're the caretaker. You're the practical one. You're the guy that steps in and says, I'm the king. You're going to have it this way. What the cards are trying to tell you is this circumstance, situation, person, not without their own crown. And she's sort of looking at you. She's definitely looking at him going, you know what? If it's your child, she would be saying, I got this. You got to let me have it. Let me grow. Don't shadow me with your care, okay? Let me grow, because I have my own crown. And the Empress, because she's growing. She or he is growing into the Empress. That, my dear King, gender aside, is some power. You've taught, like I said earlier, you've taught this person well. Your task at this point is to allow them to utilize it, allow them to practice it. You don't learn unless you practice. And if your divine self keeps wanting to go, okay, I got you. This is saying a feather is staying up. He's not blowing on it. Hang on, I'm so sorry. Let me finish this reading and we'll get back to that. So, sorry about that. I'm going to pull an angel card. Honesty. And if you look at this, she's looking in a mirror. So it's asking you to just be honest with yourself and look at this, right now, quite frankly, I may only be speaking to one or two of you here, but it's looking at your kids. You've taught them. You gotta let them grow. You gotta let them make those mistakes, if it is an actual mistake. Because what I'm seeing here is she's not making a mistake. She's going, parent, mom, dad, whatever the case may be, I got this. And not only does this person have it, you're going to find, and it could be a wife, it could be a husband, but I got it. They're standing in their Empress energy. You're going to be like, that's my one. That's my person. I'm proud to have them with you. So, my dear Sagittarius, I'm sorry for the interruption. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And have a wonderful August. We'll see you soon.